Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. I rise to second the motion for the resolution of Parliament urging government to urgently address the electricity challenges in West Nile region. By 2003, West Nile and the Greater Arua and the Nebi had 1,200 consumers connected to the grid, and they were consuming about 1,100 megawatts. Today, the segment of consumers in 3 sub-regions, majorly Madi sub-region, Arua, and Greater Nebi, constitute about 27,000 consumers. Government, through Rural Electrification Agency, extended the network to the parts of Yumbe, Koboko, Terego, Pakwach, Madiokolo, Moyo, and Ajuman. And over the years, the demand for consumption of power has grown beyond 15 megawatts and is still growing. One of the major processing plants and factories like Agricole 7 Hills Vodka, Arua Foam, Malaika Beverages, and Bread Company were forced to close due to inadequate power. BAT, which used to grow leaf tobacco in West Nile, could not establish plant due to inadequate power. And therefore, the people of the region only grew tobacco but did not reap the benefits of processing. Agricole 7 Hills plant was consuming 750 kilowatts daily, was forced to close and shift its plant to Nalukolongo, where they now have expanded to processing beverages, glucose processing, and water production. They employ directly about 200 staff and indirectly engage over 600 people in the economy of Uganda. Today, we have Meridian Tobacco that consumes about 1.2 megawatts. That company operates on a double shift processing and running line. It has about 300 direct staffs. It is involving 15,000 farmers that sell their products to Meridian Tobacco. National Water and Sewerage Corporation plant in Arua pumps water from different drilled boreholes to the reservoirs to supply the Greater Arua and Koboko. They need about 1 megawatt to do their job well. This means that without power, the entire region does not have water, and it is likely to lead to health crisis. Homes do not have water, hotels do not have water. In Koboko town alone, National Water and Sewage Corporations needs 650 kilowatts to run their plant to produce water and supply hotels and domestic use. MTN alone has over 40 masts connected to the grid of Arua, and each mast consumes 15 kilowatts. And in total, on daily basis, the 40 masts consume 600 kilowatts. The small and medium enterprises are over 400 on that network, and they consume all on 3-phase connected, and they pay a lot of money to Wenreco. This includes banks, hotels, metal fabricators, workshops, petrol stations, and millers. Their demand alone on the grid is about 3.5 megawatts. If Nyagak was operating on full capacity, Nyagak will only be consumed by the small and medium enterprises. These businesses create a lot of employment and pay huge taxes to Uganda Revenue Authority that enables the government to offer services to different sectors in this country. Government institutions like universities, secondary schools, tertiary institutions, all connected to 3-phase lines, demand about 2 megawatts. Insecurity in the central business center of Arua has risen because the last 6 weeks, security lights are not working. Hooligans are robbing women who are coming from home to the markets. Those who board off buses are robbed. Many visitors have become victims and fear to move freely in Arua. Example is a staff of Parliament of Uganda who transported members to the burial of Hon.Geofrey Godfrey's father was robbed at the hotel corridors on Avenue Road next to Equity Bank in Arua City. The current service providers strive on dishonesty and cannot be consistent in generation of supply of electricity. When the record has two licenses, one license to generate 3.5 megawatts of electricity from its Nyagak 1 dam plant, which has 2 turbines, currently only generating 1.75 megawatts because the second turbine was taken down. The inconsistency and continuous dishonesty of the service providers need to be brought to light. As we speak here, Nyagak, Electromax, and Wenereko have been telling citizens inconsistent information. They have claimed that they have shifted the turbine to Nairobi for repairs. But we have quotations here that indicate that these things were repaired locally. The quotation is here, purchase order is here, and even payment details are here.
Would you like to lay them on the table?
Exactly, I want to lay them to.
Okay. Thank you.
Two, government contracted Electromax to generate and supply to Wenereko. This Electromax does not have capacity to generate electricity. They have consistently run out of fuel. On 13th of December 2021, I brought a matter of national importance concerning their failure to supply electricity. Today, I also want to lay this on table that Electromax has drawn fuel from local suppliers and failed to pay. Here are the supply sheet and a balance of 252 million, which they have not paid 17 months after they have drawn this fuel.
Thank you, Honorable. Thank you.
I thank you, and I beg to move.
Thank you. So allow me to put the question that this Parliament passes a resolution urging government urgently address the electricity supply challenges in West Nile region. Those in favor say aye, those against none. The ayes have it.